What's up, guys? It's Unique Malik with yet another video. First off, I'd like to say thank you for all the people who subscribe to my channel and comment on my videos and just showing the love. And for those who haven't subscribed yet, I would say go ahead and subscribe. I have a lot of stuff coming out and a lot of funny videos. I just want y'all to be ready for it. And with that being said, I have yet another story to tell you. In this particular video, I'm going to be talking about me getting suspended from the after school program. Yeah, I got suspended. Whenever I was in the 3rd grade, I was not the brightest kid in the classroom. And what I mean by that, I mean I had to go to the after school program. And when you go to the after school program, that's whenever you get help from a teacher face to face, and they help you with your homework and your schoolwork and whatnot like that to help you get caught up in class and for things that you're lacking in. So whenever I went to the after school program, I had to take me, my brother, and my sister with me. And for those who don't know, I have an older sister and I have a twin brother. And with my twin brother, we're not identical, we're fraternal. And for those who said fraternal, that means we don't look alike and we don't act alike. I'm like the shorter, good-looking version of my brother. Whenever we get out of school, we have to get on the bus, go about like 1.5 miles down the road, and we have to go to another school in which that's the after school program. And we have to stay there for like a couple of hours and then until our parents come pick us up or get somebody to come pick us up. So on this particular day, we got out of school, we got on the bus, and we went to the after school program. I'm sitting there with me and my brother in the same classroom because it goes by age differences. So my sister was in the class by herself. Well, not by herself, they have like a bunch of other people in there. And then it's me and my brother, we're in the class by ourselves with a couple of other people. So then we're in there, we're in class, we're doing our homework and stuff like that. And then it's lunchtime, then we go eat lunch, and then we go outside for recess. And while we're outside for recess, it's always me, my brother, and like a couple of my friends. We would all be out there singing, rapping, doing like R&B music, just doing us basically. The other kids were down there playing kickball. And I was like, what, bro, we should go play some kickball. I told y'all I was not a small kid. I was heavily large. If you did not know, here's a picture of me right here, okay? I'm not small. So I was like, yeah, let's go play some kickball, bro. So I wobbled over there with my fat ass. I was like, we're gonna go play some kickball. So we went over there, they're rolling, kicking the ball. I was like, yo, man, let me hop in the back of the line. I want to play kickball. Then my other friends should be on the other team, all right? So I'm in the back of the line, about to kick the ball, right? Okay. So then he rolls it. I'm about to go and kick it. Next thing, boom! I get punched out of nowhere. I'm like, what is going on? I hit the ground rolling. Okay, I'm not as tough as I am now. Let's say I just cried a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. Just to make it look manly, okay? I get back up, like, I'm in a daze. I do not know what just happened. Like, I didn't know if the ball hit me, even though it was on the ground. Like, it might have hit a rock, popped up, slapped me in the face. I don't know what just happened. And I see 2 guys bomb rush me, like, one hit me again, and then the other one took my legs out. So it was like a double hit combo. And I was like, bro, what are y'all doing right now? And then next thing I know, I still remember this kid too. He walks up, like he's like the biggest kid on the playground. He walks up, he picks these 2 kids up and slings them 2 different ways. I was like, is this Jesus right now or something? Because those kids went flying. And I get up, he tackles one kid and starts like just beating the crap out of him. I was like, okay, this is my turn. So I go over here and I start hitting this one kid. I was like, So then I make his nose bleed, and I was like, okay, I'm actually doing something right now. And I got him up on the fence. I'm beating the crap out of him. I see my cousin over here. My cousin's over here fighting this one guy, and he gets kicked in the face. I was like, oh my God, he's got kicked in the face, and I get punched in the face again. So I hit the ground again. By the time this happens, like the teachers come running outside, and they're like, hey, everybody break it up, break it up, break it up. And I'm like, bro, I was just caught in the midst of this. I was like, I better not get in trouble for this. The teacher picks me up off the ground, and then they carry us all the way to the office. And while I'm walking to the office, I'm up here trying to like do pity, like feel sorry for me. I got my ass kicked. I'm up there crying. I was like, it was his fault. He punched me in the face. It was like, go to the office. I'm like, okay, fine. We're all sitting in the office, right? I'm up there with a bloody nose. This kid over here, he has a bloody nose. My cousin over here is crying because he got kicked in the face. And I'm like, bro, I don't know what's going on. I did not start this. Somebody else started this. It's not my fault. The teacher got like everybody's side of the story. After everybody told their sides of the story, the teacher came out with some pink slips. Like everybody got a pink slip, okay? So then I got my pink slip and I read it. And when I read the pink slip, it says, Malik J. Tate has been suspended from the after school program for, I want to say it was a week or so. And I was like, I don't know they didn't suspend me for a week and I didn't even start this. And then I tried to talk to the teacher. I was like, teacher, this was not my fault. I did not start this. I should not be suspended. She was like, well, you threw a punch, you get suspended. I was like, what am I supposed to do? Just like take a hit, go down like a duck, don't get back up? I'm like, no. She's like, no, you got suspended. Go tell your parents, do something about it. I was like, okay. In the back of my mind, I was like, okay, how am I going to tell my parents I got suspended from school? Y'all seen what happened in the other story? Whenever the after school program ends, everybody goes to the hallway and we sit there and we wait for our rides to pull up. And while we're sitting there, I'm sitting with my brother and my sister. We're sitting in the hallway and I showed my brother and my sister the pink slip that I got. And then my brother's like, ooh, you got suspended from school? I was like, all right, look, I know I got suspended from school. Don't tell dad, don't tell mom. I will tell them on my own at my own time. Knowing in the back of my mind, I wasn't going to tell them. I was going to find some way around this to where they didn't have to know. Our ride pulls up. We go get in the truck because our dad can't pick us up that day. So we all get in the truck and then we start to head home. We got home. My dad was like, okay, let's go shoot some basketball in the backyard. I was like, oh, I don't know why he's being nice today. I was like, okay, let's go shoot some basketball. We're all outside shooting basketball. We're actually having a fun time. By then, I forgot about the pink slip that I got from school. So we're out there shooting basketball. We're out there laughing and gathering around. We went to take like a little small break or something. We got some water, drinking some water, sitting around talking to each other. All of a sudden, my brother's like, hey, Malik, you showed dad the pink slip you got from school? My dad was like, what pink slip you talking about, Mars? And then my brother's like, Malik, the pink slip that you got from school. I was sitting there looking at him like I was on the movie Get Out. I was like this. And then my dad was like, what pink slip are you talking about? I was like, nothing. And then my brother's like, Malik, you know you got the pink slip from school. It's in your backpack in the front pouch. I was like, bro, you watch where I put it at? And I was like, oh my God. Oh my goodness. So my dad was like, go get the pink slip. I was like, okay. So me and my Humpty Dumpty ass, we went all the way into the house, go get the pink slip out my bag, and I walked all the way back out the house, and I gave the pink slip to my dad. I think he had to read it twice because like he wasn't comprehending what he was reading. Like he read it, he was like, so then he was like, hey Malik, go in the house. And my brother's like, little asshole. And you already know what that means. You might as well just walk to your bedroom and get in your bedroom and wait for him to get in there. While I'm walking into the house, like I look at my peripheral vision and I see my dad. And my dad's just going up to this tree, breaking off this big old branch and tearing off the leaves. And I'm like, I hate you so much, Mars. I get in the room and I'm just sitting there waiting. And like you just hear like the feet of God just walking in the house. It's just poof, poof, poof. And I'm like, oh, here he comes. So then he walks in the room, shuts the door, and goes to town. My legs hurt for days. Like, telling these stories, it make me sound like I'm a really bad kid. I wasn't that bad of a kid to me that I thought of, but apparently I really was a bad kid. After like the whooping scenario happened, I told my dad it wasn't my fault before I got whooped, right? And then all of a sudden, like after I get whooped, he was like, "Oh, it wasn't your fault." I was like, "I told you this before, it wasn't my fault." And he was like, "Oh well, too late now." After I got whooped, I heard my dad talk to my mom on the phone. my mom yelling at him because he didn't listen to me because I said it wasn't my fault, in which I told him it wasn't my fault, but he didn't want to listen, so he whooped me anyways. But I blame Marsh for all this. He's the one told on me. I don't know why black parents, like, they try to punish their kids these ways, but my punishment was getting whooped and reading a book. Like, I remember reading this Bambi book that we had whenever we was a little kid. My dad was like, get up in the corner, read a book. Read a book too? I was like, I just got whooped. You want me to read a book? He's like, yeah, go read a book. I was like, all right, fine. So I go and I read the book. I wish y'all could have seen me reading this book and crying at the same time. I look pathetic. You know how you start crying, but then you can't breathe and cry at the same time? Then your parents like, I give you something to cry about. And I'm like, I'm already crying. You already hit me. That's why I'm crying. If you're outside and you're playing kickball and you get hit in the face, don't fight back. Just take the hit like a man and just walk away from it, or else you're going to get whooped some more. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And until next time, I'm out here.